Many thanks for choosing us. In our very first story, 2 children have lost their parents in the accident which occurred Tuesday dawn at Kyekyewere on the Accra-Kumasi highway. The death toll has risen to 14, with several passengers injured and battling for their lives at the Suhum and in Sawam government hospitals. The medical superintendent of the Suhum government hospital, Dr. Kofi Ablo, gave an update on the number of casualties. There is more in the following report.
14 people have so far lost their lives, with 35 others injured. 2 children below 6 years lost their parents in the accident, which happened at Kyekyewere on the Accra-Kumasi highway. 2 Accra-bound passenger buses crashed into a cargo truck headed to Burkina Faso with bags of flour. The 2 buses, a Kia Grandbird and an STC bus, carried over 60 passengers. The Kia Grandbird was heading to Accra from Bolgatanga, while the STC bus was also heading to Accra from Wale Wale. Those who survived the accident suffered various degrees of injuries and have been sent to the Suhum Government Hospital and the Sawam Government Hospital. The leader of the fire service team dispatched to the scene, Station Officer 1 John Kofi, spoke to Joy News.
We were called around 4 a.m. So we used about 15 minutes to arrive on the scene. We interviewed one of the drivers. He said he was driving away from Bolga, whereby as he alighted at Wale Wale, he picked some passengers into the car. So as he was driving to this Kyekyewere, the driver was sleeping.
Gideon Fianco lives around. He tells me that at 5 a.m. he heard a loud sound, which he later discovered was an accident involving 2 passenger buses and a cargo truck. He said he rushed to the scene and told me this.
We were in the home. Early in the at 4:30 to 5, we hear a big noise, sound. Blah, 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 blah. What happened? My wife said it was an accident, so we rushed to the place, and we came. There was a very, very serious injury. People died, and people they cannot fit talk, so they are just crying, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So we rushed them, and then we rescued them from the incident. So we was there, the firemen who came and helped. That's what I say.
All right. So this bus, which is a Grandbird, as we know, was coming from Bolga to Accra. And then the STC was moving from
you said Boko to Accra.
Boko to Accra.
And the trailer was from Accra to, what do you call it? No. He said it's going to Burkina. Yeah, it was Burkina car. So it was that car which caused the accident.
The trailer.
The trailer.
Because as you know, this is a double road, but one inbound and one outbound. So that means all the
2 buses were going to Accra. Yeah. So the trailer was going to Burkina. He said a blast tie. But we went there, we did not see any driver or any mate. Nobody was in the car, in the vehicle. The trailer, nobody was in the vehicle, but it caused a very big damage. But we have not seen anything about the driver or the mate. So we cannot talk much about that place.
So the idea is that the trailer ran into these 2 buses?
Yeah, the trailer ran into these 2 buses. So the trailer caused the accident between these 2 buses. So they wanted to swerve, but they do what they can, but they couldn't survive.
So as you can see in your shots, this is the Grandbird bus. One of the buses involved in this accident here at the scene was carrying 44 persons, and this bus was coming from Bolgatanga to Accra. So you could see from there was such a collision with this bus and then the STC bus and then a trailer which was involved. The trailer is still around. It has not been towed away. As you can see, this bus will soon be towed away by the Road Safety Management Services.
The medical superintendent of the Suhum Government Hospital, where the bodies of the 14 who lost their lives have been deposited, spoke to Joy News.
Today, we had 22 patients being rushed to our accident and emergency unit. Out of that number, 2 were children under 5 years, and 18 were seen. The 18 that were seen they had minor injuries, so they were seen, treated and discharged. We currently have 1 on admission with some lacerations, with facial lacerations, so he's been managed, and 1 had injury into the abdomen, so he was stabilized and referred to the Kyekyewere Regional Hospital. We also had 13 brought in dead. Out of that number, 6 were female and 7 were male. So in summary, that's what happened.
So far, 18 of those involved in this accident who were sent to the Suhum Government Hospital have been treated and discharged, with one referred to the Kyekyewere Regional Hospital.